This is Matthew, and he's with the Philadelphia Dream Center.
Hello.
And I just wanted to get a few moments of him talking about his love for Jesus, how that happened, and the stuff that he's doing right now. So you can take it away, Matthew.
Well, I got saved when I was about 13, maybe 14 years old. I had always grown up in church. I knew about God. I knew of God. My family did their best to keep me in the church setting, but I didn't know Him as Lord and Savior. But my friend invited me to a youth group, and they started to worship. In the churches that I grew up in, worship was you stood still, and you waited for the train behind you to stop going.
Yeah, everybody that watches my videos knows about the train.
Knows about the train? Okay. That's good.
It was regimented.
It was regimented. Yeah. It was very, I don't know a good way to put it, but it wasn't affectionate worship.
Right.
It was just, we're here because we're supposed to. Our parents brought us to church. We're going to church.
Okay.
And then my friend brought me to a youth group, and these people talked to me. These kids my age talked to me, hugged me, and just treated me like a friend. And I was in my own little bubble. My parents were protective, and I thought they weren't protective enough, so I kind of hid in my room, hid in the basement.
Oh, yeah.
That they called my man cave.
Boy cave.
Yeah. It definitely wasn't a man. But these people, they started just loving on me. And then they transferred from having just a kind of talking hangout night to a worship night.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh wow, I've never seen this before. Because there were people my age raising their hands, shouting.
It was a whole different experience
Yeah.
for you, right? Yeah.
And
So you weren't rescued out of great darkness into light. You were just sort of like, it was okay. You were good with God, sort of.
So that week I was going to hang myself in my room.
Oh.
So
Really? That hopeless?
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Praise
and then
God,
I was like, I don't know that I'm not going to kill myself, but I know I want to come back here. So I was like, maybe I'll push it off to next week. And then the next week I went back, and I went to service with them, and more and more they just started talking about Jesus. They just started talking about the Bible, and I didn't have, how most people have that, like that moment where they believe.
Yeah.
I didn't have that.
Yeah,
I had this makes sense. That's right. I've seen this. I understand.
Yeah.
And I just started applying everything into my life, and I began to realize all these years I had known the way that I was supposed to go, but I didn't take it.
Right.
I knew about God's love, but that was when I had finally started. You know what? I know who I am.
Yeah.
I know a little bit about who God is, and I want to know more.
And then, so how long was it before you hooked up with the Philly Dream Center?
So I got connected with the Dream Center about 4 years ago. So I was about 21.
Okay.
So I started getting connected at the time, though I was involved with the Dream Center, my home church, my parents' church, and a church mission that was about a half a block north of K&A.
Oh yeah.
While doing a full-time job at the same time.
Wow, you were spread out for Jesus.
I was spread out, but I needed to slow down. But the week that I was actually going to transfer from doing my full-time job to part-time missions, I actually got diagnosed with leukemia.
Oh.
So about 2 years and a month. It's April now, right? Yeah. So about 2 years and a month ago, I had a bone marrow transplant.
Oh wow.
And then after a couple months, I was like, well, I got to get back to where I was called. I was called to Philadelphia Dream Center. I was called to here.
Yeah.
And I'm not there when I'm at home. I'm not there when I'm lying in bed.
So are you like up in the, I don't know how it's regimented, but there are levels. Are you like in some kind of authority place?
So
you seem to be.
I'm the men's group leader.
Okay, that's what I was getting at.
This event that we do, the feeding.
Yeah.
That's called VIP. I and another girl, Hannah, lead that. And then I also live at the Dream Center, and I'm over the discipleship of one girl, Hannah, and one guy, Jay.
Okay.
We leave most of the stuff with Hannah to our pastor Cherie. So, but Jay and I close. Sometimes close, but close. You know. But so in just about everything the Dream Center does, I'm involved. I don't want to say I wear many hats, but I serve under the people that wear the many hats.
Okay. And you're 25 now,
I'm
I
25.
calculated, right?
Yeah.
So it's. I did an interview with Olivia, and it always strikes me that it's just such a wonderful thing to see you young people out here doing. You know, I guess you could still consider yourself a young fella.
For now.
Yeah.
I joke that I'm 25 going on 55.
Yeah. Well, I'm 69 going on 70. So next month it's my birthday.
Yeah. Happy early birthday.
So well, thanks for this interview.
Yeah.
And it's nice to peek into your life a little bit. God bless you.
God bless you too.